Welcome to Everyway Woman, and we've got a new segment for you called Life Bites, when life just reaches out and bites you, but in a good way, kind of like a love bite. So Stacey, we're going to reach out to you. What was your favorite life bite?
Well, I'll start. I knew I rocked when I managed my health, lost 65 pounds, and have managed to keep the majority of it off. I knew that I rocked then, and that was just amazing for me.
And
so
you rock now.
Yes. You
They're still rocking.
You up the ante. What about you, Cinderella? When did you rock?
I would have to say on the beauty pageant, when I did that, I never, like how I said, got a chance to go to my prom. So when I did that, that's when I knew I rocked it. Yeah.
I just love this segment because it's, you know, we don't talk enough about our accomplishments. So Holly, what about you?
Well, aside from when I had my kids and all of that, but prior to that, probably when I sold my first painting as an artist, it was very exciting. I almost didn't want to let it go, but then it was like, oh, this is so cool. So yeah.
As long as you get the money in, it's
well,
like
it kind of validated all those years of school.
Oh, right.
That I did learn something.
And I know you're rocking it every day, Jezlan, but when was your proudest accomplishment?
You know, you said it right the first time. I try and have a I rocked moment every day of my life. And that's so important as an everyday woman, is to have that one moment at least every day.
Right.
You know, I felt that way when I opened and closed fashion weeks, or, you know, when I met certain people, or I did a certain TV show. I was rocking it, but I rock it when I make my payments on time. I rock it when I don't run out of gas. And I make that look good. That's when I know I'm rocking it.
And so that's why you have a good day every day, because you're like,
no, I do not. No, I do not. And I am not patting myself on the back by any means, but for me, just to stay positive and to acknowledge that those everyday accomplishments, that's really important, just as much as, you know, your biggest life accomplishment, in my opinion.
that is such an important thing. So thank you for bringing that up. You know, for me, I think when I felt like I rocked it is when I became the news director and anchor at Crown City News, because it was really something that I feared. I didn't like being in front of the camera before. I loved being a producer behind the scenes, never even thought about it. But when I became an anchor, it was something that I feared, and I overcame that. And then on top of that, to do both, to be a news director too, to really be able to make the calls on how our newscast is going to be shaped. You know, I just feel every time we put a newscast out, I just feel like I rocked it.
You know, Sehnita, I love that, and I love this dialogue because as women, we need to be okay with saying we rocked it. Not in ourselves, but I need to honor your gift and say you did rock it, and I admire you for that. We sometimes, as a community, we don't honor each other's gifts, so I really like the Life Bite segment. And you did rock it.
And we sure did rock it. And it's time for you to just sit back and think about how you rocked it today. And join us with Everyway Woman when we come back.
I like that. You guys are